Hello, YouTube. My name is Zadarkus and today I'm here to tell you one simple thing. Which are the best mid laners to play in solo queue in the current patch 5.8, and I will lose no more time and go right into it. The first champion that you have seen a lot in the top tier list for many people including mine is Ahri. Ahri, despite some nerfs on her, continues to be one of the strongest mid lanes in the game. Her mobility is great against nowadays picks like the slow jungles, and even champions like Gragas can be outplayed really easily thanks to her mobility. The true damage is always welcome against tanks, and she can have a safe lane with her Q to just farm it up with some mana regen. Her kill potential is amazing, and her charm can turn out any game with a great pick in a team fight. The next champion I decided to include in my list is Anivia. Hallelujah, I love Anivia, and finally I see her back in the scenes. She has been getting better slowly, and today I believe she is great with the Leandry synergy with her ultimate, which is an amazing combo for tanks. She can also protect your team thanks to the wall and overall good CC, turtle games around in solo queue, and as well have an overall safe lane by just using her ultimate, maybe throw a Q and stay under the tower. Other than that, you basically have 2 lives. But not only she is good against tanks, she has an insane burst against squishy targets with the frost passive when you hit your E. The next champion I decided to also include in my list will be Twisted Fate. Yes, Twisted Fate. The reason why I think Twisted Fate is actually pretty good now in this meta, it's because with the CC that now your supports and junglers and even top laners bring to the table, you are more safe to play him, and now he can do really well in solo queue. Also with the nerfs on some bursty AD carries like for example Graves, you can help your bot lane carry on the game a lot easier without being afraid to get one-shotted just after you land. Yes, the QR combo from Graves would almost melt any guy in the mid lane, and Twisted Fate was very sad about the fact, but now he is happy to be back in the game, and he can allow your team to pick up early dragons and get good ganks to the top lane, which nowadays seem to be playing each time less with the flash, which will help you with your yellow card. Next, the champion I decided to put in the list was Cho'Gath. Well, Cho'Gath is that champion. I actually played him myself around season 3 in the mid. Thing is, with so much tankiness nowadays in the game, if for example your top lane or your jungler picks a more squishy champion and the other team is way too tanky, you as a mid laner may try to balance the things out, picking a champion like Cho'Gath. You will still have a good amount of damage, and your true damage ultimate is always a pain in the ass to deal with because it scales off with AP, and basically you can just put a Frozen Heart in the middle, an Abyssal Scepter for some MR, stack up your ultimate and be a off tank for your team with insane amounts of AP damage. In the lane you are a pain in the ass to deal with because of your silence of 4 seconds that basically it's rare nowadays. There are not many silences left, and your sustain is also great. You can do your jungle and the enemy jungler really easily thanks to his E, and overall good combo. Gotta be a little bit careful with your mana problems early on, but you can be a good frontliner with good damage. And if you want to play in the backline and go full AP, you can still just hit a Q, take a chunk of HP from the enemy squishy targets, and then even just flash an ultimate and insta-kill someone. The last champion I decided to put in the mid lane was Annie. Well, Annie basically is the middle point girl. She can play it safe, just with her insane auto attack range, her Q that has a cooldown reset every time you kill a minion and gets you back your mana, so basically you can just farm and get all the minions very easily. You got a great amount of CC with your Tivers and your passive overall. Even if you don't have your ultimate, you can do great CCs, and if someone face checks you or if you trap the enemy team, you can indeed do a team fight almost by your own. Overall, she is also tanky on herself thanks to her E and her building pad, normally taking the Road of Ages, and Abyssal as well works pretty well on her, and that makes her great. And also she counters many champions that are also played in the mid lane, like for example Ahri. She's a pain in the ass against Twisted Fate. Zed also has a really hard time against her, and even some other champions like Kisipe and Yasuo do have a hard time playing against her. You know that this has been Zadarkus. This video was made for you. I know this video was a lot faster and less in depth than the other ones, but I really just wanted to tell you which champion you could pick. You have my word on this, you can trust me or not, but I wanted to do something slick and fast just for you guys to get the notion and jump right into the game, because I'm not here to make you lose time. Have a great day, and I'll be seeing you with the next one pretty soon.
I know what you're really scared of. When you close your eyes, you see me late at night. When you are sleeping, the boogeyman is out there creeping. I know what you're really scared of. When you close your eyes, you see me late at night. When you are